Hi everyone, a day before the FOMC is due to begin, May 3rd, we have the Fed rate hike, and the stock market today is going crazy. It's on fire. Stocks are exploding. There's a lot of stocks that are exploding that you couldn't have really had foreseen, but when you did see them, you could have had a good idea where they would go, right? Now in this video, I do have an IPO review of a company that, in my opinion, is the greatest IPO of this year so far as it being an extremely solid company with a very solid product lineup that you know very well, with billions of dollars in revenue. So this is definitely the largest real company IPO there is in 2023. And I say real company because most of the IPOs that are going public so far this year, the vast majority of them are just $4 or $5 IPOs of companies with sketchy financials and all that, and they all tank after that. Eventually they'll all tank and so on, which is fine if they can pop on day one. Before I begin though, just a quick update on Bull Market Watch. Back in September 29, 2022, I had said that I would buy Sanofi, ticker symbol SNY, at $37.42. That was pre-announced to the members. I told them later that I would sell half my shares at $38.44 and keep the other half, right? Where is Sanofi right now? It's at $53.47. So that's a beautiful gain from 37 to 53 from September of 2022 till now. That's awesome. Next, what do we have here? Today, one of the members, now it says 6:06 p.m. That's Greek time. So what you see here is the Greek times posted on my Discord for me because I'm in Greece. But it was 11 o'clock in the morning, 11 a.m. when this member said basically, what is GDC and why is it up 100%? When he mentioned it was actually up 100% at $5.90. So that 100% gain that he mentioned had led to the stock being at $5.90. And then I said, look, since you mentioned now it's at 768. Basically, I told him it's a Chinese pump. It will go higher, I said. So I told the member that it will go higher on the low float that it has, on the fact that it's a Chinese pump. But at some point, today, tomorrow, next week, whatever, at some point it has to dump. It has to go back down, right? So that was a 590 mention on the Discord. You would have known about it if you were, and now it's at 33, actually hit $40 today. So 1,500% gain. Where about the other one is ticker symbol NNOX, although another member did mention it before me the day before. But today I mentioned that, now at 871, and he came out with this news. I need to follow this, right? So I told him what news, and ticker symbol NNOX came. And like I said, it was that one was actually I think it was like 4 o'clock in the morning when I posted this, and 4 o'clock for New York time. And so that was at 871. Stock went to 1016 right now. All right, with that being said, let's go to the IPO review, the IPO analysis of a company that you will find, I promise you, very interesting because it's actually a very powerful company.
Are you looking for a Discord platform that offers a first-class trading community? That's what you can expect when you join Bull Market Watch. Trading can be challenging for some people, but we're here to simplify the process for you. We have a very powerful track record. Our Discord deals with day trades, swing trades, and long-term trades. Hundreds of traders operate through our Discord, where we come up with stocks to trade for profits on the NASDAQ and NYSE. With a low monthly subscription of $9.90, you will have full access to our Discord, where you can interact with other traders and get all the latest news when it comes to trading as well. It's a community that is extremely supportive of one another and always willing to help each other out. Become a member of Bull Market Watch today and be on your way to a better financial situation.
All right, everyone, we're going to talk about KVUE. KVUE is going public, and it has filed for a $3.25 billion US IPO. This is definitely the largest initial public offering of 2023. And like I said, they have a product offering that you know very well. And I'm pretty sure probably almost all of you have used at least one of their products and that you find it very good. This company sells a variety of well-known consumer products worldwide, and it basically has separated itself from Johnson & Johnson, and now it's going to go as a publicly traded company of it as its own independent company. The management is headed by CEO Thibaut Mongon, who has been with the company since 2000 when he joined parent firm Johnson & Johnson. Some of the company's products are Band-Aid, Motrin, Tylenol, Listerine, Aveeno, Neutrogena, Johnson's, Nicorette, Zytec, and many others. As of January of 2023, the company has received $25.5 billion in investment from their parent firm, Johnson & Johnson. The total revenue of the company in 2022 was $15 billion, 2023 $14.9 billion. For the gross profit of 2022, $8.4 billion, and for 2023 year ended January 1, $8.2 billion. Gross margin is 55%, which is good. Operating profit loss for the year ended January 2nd, 2022 went to $2.9 billion. Year ended January 1, 2023, $2.6 billion. Comprehensive income loss went from $1.1 billion to $1.1 billion. The cash flow from operations went from $334 million to $5.5 billion. They have $1.2 billion in cash, $7.3 billion total liabilities. Their free cash flow is positive $2.1 billion, which is awesome. They're basically going to offer 151 million shares at $21.50 per share, but the float to outstanding shares ratio is 8.1%. Now, that so far, everything I've said so far, in my opinion, is that this stock will go higher once it goes public. But here's the thing though. Management said that parent firm Johnson & Johnson will agree to identify us, meaning KVUE, for the talc-related liabilities and any costs associated with resolving such claims. No surprise whatsoever. We all knew that Johnson & Johnson would throw the liability of the talc issue and the lawsuits onto another company that they would create, right? That's what they do. Bayer has done that before. A lot of companies do that. The big companies, if they're going to get sued big time for something, they'll just create a new company, throw the liabilities into that one, and that's it, right? And usually that new company would be something horrible, and they'll take the liabilities and go bankrupt, and that's it, right? But here we're talking about KVUE as a company that provides the Neutrogena products, the Tylenols, and all that stuff. They can't just take the liabilities and go bankrupt. And that, it's just, in my opinion, I think that the talc problem, the lawsuits with that, which have already started to be settled, is a problem, but not. I don't think it's going to be that big of a problem, and I think that's going to be something that the company will get over with. It's sad though to see how the system works. That if you get sued, and you could just create a company, throw the liabilities on that, and you're fine. You can continue working. That's the sad part of how the system works. But whatever. That's not the point of the video. Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, Bank of America will be the underwriters, and market cap is going to be $40.1 billion. Enterprise value $47.9 billion. By the way, Tylenol is one of the products that KVUE creates. Price to sales 2.6, EV to revenue 3.2, EV to EBITDA 17.9. Earnings per share is 59 cents positive. Operating margin 17.8%. Net margin 7.40%. Net free cash flow $2.1 billion. Free cash flow yield per share is 5.31%. Valuation score neutral, but I do think that the stock will go higher, even though they have the talc liabilities thrown onto them. I still think the stock will go higher. It will also pay a dividend. Let me know in the comment section below what you think. I wish you all the best and take care.